would like to introduce Hudson's Bay senior instrumental music students to perform our national anthem. Would everyone please stand and remain standing? Thank you, Hudson's Bay seniors. Everyone, please be seated. Huh?
That's us too.
Nice job. Excellent, nice job. Graduates, parents, platform guests, friends, and guests of the class of 2023. Welcome to the 133rd Annual High School Commencement of the Vancouver Public Schools. Hudson's Bay High School opened its doors in 1956, and this is the 66th class to be graduated under the name of Hudson's Bay High School. The class of 2023 consists of 310 Hudson's Bay seniors. Yeah. I would like to congratulate the families of these seniors and express to you my appreciation for the assistance you have provided in helping them to successfully complete this phase of their education. At this time, it is a privilege to introduce you to our platform guests. As I call each of their names, I would like them to stand and be recognized. Dr. Jeff Snell, Superintendent of Vancouver Public Schools. Kyle Sproul, School Board Member. Tracy Barrows, School Board Member. Wendy Smith, School Board Member. Kathy Decker, School Board Member. Sandra Zavala Ortega, School Board Member. Mr. Greg Roberts, Associate Principal. And Mr. Spencer Williams, Associate Principal. Next, I would like to introduce to you the top 5% of the seniors in this graduating class. This year, 12 students make up the top 5%. As I call their names, I would like our seniors to stand and remain standing until all names have been read. I would also ask the audience to please hold your applause until all the names have been called. The top 5% of the class of 2023 in alphabetical order are Catherine Contreras, Tatum Good, Caden Gustafson, Hector Gutierrez Silva, Rylan Harrison, Elizabeth Perkins, Alejandro Ramirez Villanueva, Campbell Russell, Elizabeth Russell, Perry Russell, Madeline Starr, and Caleb Tang. Please join me in recognizing all of these students. Thank you, seniors. You may be seated. The students who are speaking at graduation tonight were selected from the top 5% of our graduating seniors. The theme this year is 4 Voices of a Collective Impact. Please hold your applause until I've introduced all of the speakers. Our first speaker is Caden Gustafson, who is headed to Western Washington University, where he will major in environmental sciences. Caden's speech is about the freshman year and the voice of intent. Following Caden will be Madeline Starr, who plans on attending Oregon State University. Madeline will be majoring in oceanography. Her speech will reflect on sophomore year and the voice of design. Following Madeline will be Tatum Good. Tatum plans on attending the University of Oregon, where she will be majoring in business. Her speech will be about junior year and the voice of experience. Our final speaker will be Catherine Contreras. Catherine plans on attending UCLA next fall, where she will be majoring in neuroscience. Catherine's speech will reflect on senior year and the voice of expertise. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 commencement speakers.
Hi everybody, my name is Caden Gustafson and thank you for being here today. A big welcome to the senior graduating class of 2023, and I want to start off by congratulating all of you for making it here today. I wish you luck in bearing with my speech for the next 3 minutes. As Principal Seeley just mentioned, our speeches today have to do with the 4 voices of making a collective impact, and I will be starting with the first voice, intent. I think many of us show up to our first day of freshman year dazed, nervous, and excited. Fresh out of middle school, there were some familiar faces, but for the most part, it was all new. Despite the unfamiliarity, the possibilities of high school were endless, and we intended to make the most of it. Maybe hoping to make new friends, form a community, and start to search for what matters to us. To do this, many of us joined clubs, signed up for sports, or maybe even just said hi to some different people. Our intentions were to find where we fit in, and for most of the year, we were granted the opportunity to start searching. However, a little way through second semester, this was all thrown off course. By March, we were all so excited to go on our extended spring break, and we figured we would all be back in the classrooms after this had blown over in a month. However, as we all know now, it went very differently, and we started hearing about strange websites called Canvas and Zoom. We were in for the long haul with an uncertain future, and we didn't know where to turn. Often when we start something new, we look to those who have walked that path before us for guidance. Starting high school is certainly one of the times where we look to parents, teachers, family, and friends for advice throughout this new chapter. Usually, this would be the case, but entering an era of pandemic online schooling, there was no prior wisdom to aid us. We all had to wade through new waters, blind to what the next step would be. When intentions shift and expectations are forced to change, a lot of patience and understanding is required in our communities. One of our 5 Bayway traits is empathy, seeking common ground by understanding that everybody is human. We all had to work to demonstrate a lot of empathy during this transition. On occasion, the limits of our empathy would be tested, like having to put up with the unmuted classmate on Zoom who's yelling at their dog for peeing on the floor. Or restraining yourself from yelling at your teacher over an email when they set the final exam time limit to be 2 minutes rather than 2 hours. Whether or not I actually sent that email, I believe that everyone here today is a more empathetic individual from experiencing that change. Despite our intentions needing to shift, a major part of intention is to put your best foot forward even if you don't know where it's going to land. During a time when we were all supposed to be figuring out where we fit in and finding our purpose, we were thrust into a completely new way of life. At least for my new way of life, showing up to class in my underwear was no longer just a bad dream I told my friends about. However, all of you that made it here today experienced one important thing. You were confronted with a major adversity that nobody had experienced before, and you kept moving. Another one of our 5 Bayway traits is perseverance, finding a way to make it through even when things get difficult. I would argue that every single one of you is a shining example of this trait. There was no instruction manual for being pulled away from your friends and being forced to do school in an entirely different way. By keeping your intentions positive, all of you persevered through every challenge and are stronger individuals because of it. Ultimately, our freshman year may have not gone off without a hitch, but by the end of the year, our new intentions began to form, and we were well on our way to making a collective impact. Our new challenge was taking these intentions and designing our future plans. Next up, I would like to welcome fellow graduate Madeline Starr, who will be speaking about sophomore year and the second voice of making a collective impact, design. But also, we made it!
Thank you, Caden, for that introduction. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about willpower, design, and sophomore year. When the inertia of going to high school in freshman year wears off, you can feel a little bit stuck. Combined with the second half of the COVID years, where we hovered between online and block schedules, we can all attest that it was one humdinger of a year. Now, if we have learned anything these past 4 years, we have learned the fragility of plans. We went into high school bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and one day in March sent it tumbling all over. This wasn't the high school musical we had been planning, but rather a lame knockoff of The Walking Dead. Who knew that the best way to help your community would to relax at home and play video games? But even as our future looked scary and uncertain, we found ways to keep going. The matter of fact is, in life, plans sometimes fail. From pandemics to absences, the way you may be able to get through something will probably leave you different from where you started. We cannot afford to be static, to set plans and leave them, but we must actively be making plans and decisions as we go along. While no man has the ability to see or fully control the future, we all have the ability to adapt and grow. We must believe that if these plans fail, and life looks much different from a minute ago, we have the ability and the duty to ourselves to build ourselves to be the best version of ourselves to face the future with. Adulthood, the scary, tax-wielding monster that we stare in the face, is full of uncertainty. We face a climate crisis, political instability, and a fledgling shot at the stars. Even as we face these challenges, we must not cower and hide. If there's anything that can change the world, it's grit. You can be talented and intelligent, but without tenacity, these traits are useless. High school has taught us perseverance, whether it be walking behind the slow couple in the hallway or getting some of that endless homework done. You do what you have to in order to survive another day. And so, I would like to finish with a congratulations to everyone graduating here today. Being here means that you have mastered one of the greatest lessons that life has to offer, the lesson of hard work. Life offers many bonuses and opportunities, but only for the ones willing to chase them. Being here tonight means that, 1, you remember my chocolate milk speech, or 2, you managed to grow into an iron-willed person that can sit here proudly today. Finally, I would love to pass the microphone to my incredible peer, Tatum Good, who will be talking about our third topic, experience. Thank you all for an unforgettable high school experience, and good luck out there, Eagles.
Thank you, Maddie. To make an impact is to have a strong effect on someone or something. Something greater than this is a collective impact, a group of people coming together to advance equity by learning together, aligning, and integrating their actions to achieve change. Our third voice of making a collective impact is experience. Experience is using what you have been through, the good, bad, hard, helpful, exciting, and even stressful undertakings to build understanding with our hearts. Experience teaches us to deepen our insight into not only our lives, but the lives of others. Experience is gained through the ups and downs. It helps shape us and motivate us into making an impact, whatever that may be. I believe experience is also an appropriate word to describe our junior year. Our junior year was the epitome of experiences. The year you need to put in the work, gain experience, start to put plans into action, start thinking for your future. Teachers always told us, or should I say, kindly reminded us, this would be the most challenging year of high school, and we all know now they were not kidding. Our junior year, however, was a little different than usual. After spending the majority of our high school experience isolated in bed, looking at a screen of shadowy strangers, we finally got the option to fully come back to school in person. This meant a lot of us had to relearn how to be in school. And if your experience was similar to mine, you not only had to relearn how to socialize every day again, but how to learn in general, study, and walk all the way up airport hallway without being winded at the top. I think we can all agree, however, that we would like to thank the support systems that got us through this time of change and that are still getting us through it today. Whether that's your favorite staff member, a thoughtful friend, or a loving family member. So yes, junior year brought challenges in many ways, but let's not forget it was also extra special for us. Not only did we get our school back, we got our experiences back as well. After 2 years of an abnormal high school experience, we got to attend football games, after-school activities, go out to lunch with friends, and I know we just all miss getting up and ready by 7:30 every morning. Junior year also reintroduced us to the importance of embodying the 5 Bayway traits: community, empathy, critical thinking, ownership, and perseverance. These are words we like to reflect at Hudson's Bay High School. Using perseverance by taking challenges in life head on, acknowledging that yes, things might be hard now, but we will get through it. Showing empathy by understanding with our hearts, being caring to those around us because you never know what they might be going through. We've experienced community through the feeling of fellowship with the people around us. Take a look around. Look at your Bay community. For the past 4 years, we have gone through everything together. We can think critically by taking all we have learned these past 4 years, whether it's in class, in the halls, or even after school, and using it to make things the best they can be. And finally, ownership. Taking ownership in ourselves, in our lives, in our community, and our experiences. Make the impacts you feel are right and important. I guarantee each and every one of you have experienced a time that highlights one or more of these Bayway traits. Take these words and let them inspire you. Inspire you to make your impact on the world. Experience is the voice of making a collective impact that helps us understand the system and listen to the voice leading us to our own personal impact. Thus far in high school, we know how to manage classes, activities, and where our spot in the school lies. By now, we have really established ourselves. We have designed ourselves into the people we want to be, who we want to surround ourselves with, and the goals, aspirations, or impacts we might intend to make. Positive impacts come in all forms. Maybe your way of making an impact was being a part of National Honor Society, cleaning up Bay's campus, or being a part of horticulture, selling plants to people coming from all over our community. Or maybe you worked so hard in Running Start to get a jump start in your future. Or you were part of Bay Athletics, working to make a name for our school. Or even just the small things like helping a freshman find their way to class. Each and every one of us has made an impact on this school, and in doing so, whether you realized it or not, you have made memories that will last you a lifetime. And for that, each and every one of us should be proud of ourselves. Nearing the end of our junior year, we'd experienced a lot, and although for some, senioritis was creeping in, we weren't at the finish line yet. It was time to become experts at our crafts of horticulture or building traits, experts at our study habits, expert athletes, or experts at mentoring underclassmen. It is now time to celebrate the intent, design, and experience that prompted us on the impacts we have had at Hudson's Bay High School. We are what makes Bay, Bay. And in the words of Gary Chapman, each person has the potential of making a positive impact on the world. It all depends on what you do with what you have. Time seemed to soar as eagles do, but we aren't there yet, class of 23. It is now time to hear from Kat Contreras as she helps us reflect on the experts we have become throughout our senior year. Congratulations, Hudson's Bay class of 23. Congratulations on all you have learned through your experiences and the impacts you have made and will continue to make in your future.
The voice of expertise seems fitting for our senior year. By the 12th grade, our experiences over the years have built our skills for life and understanding the world around us. I think I can speak for all of us when I say we are by no means experts on the world, but I can say this. Our time spent in high school has helped us become experts on ourselves. We have spent the last 4 years learning our values, our goals, our pet peeves, likes, and dislikes. Even if we have questions about where we will be a year from now, we have now, in this time, been able to design our personal understanding of the world, develop an understanding of ourselves, and find what brings us joy. Our class has had a unique and trying experience that helped us develop this insight. Our freshman year, we set many intentions of what we wanted to do during high school. That was until we took what was supposed to be an extra long spring break and ended up not returning for another year. Going through our schooling online, while challenging, forced us to discover ourselves. Since at many times we were our best and only company, we had the opportunity to develop our personalities and mature outside of the social pressures that may exist in a high school environment. We had plenty of time to learn about ourselves, but we were still lacking the necessary interactions with our peers for our well-being. Our junior year, we spent rebuilding our lives as we slowly came back to the normal world as it was before. We had the chance to experience everything high school has to offer, decide what we value in others, what we can or cannot handle, and who we choose to spend our time with. Our experiences over the past 4 years has given us a greater understanding of who we are and where we want to be. When we enter our senior year, we are asked to make a lot of choices, important choices about our lives and our futures, and at many times it can be overwhelming. Many of us still have doubts about what happens next, but the personal voice that we have developed throughout our challenges has equipped us with the skills that it takes to be successful by our own definition of the term. Even if we feel lost, confused, stressed out over where we go after this day, remember all of the time that we have spent learning. Not only the learning through lessons in classrooms, but also lessons learned from our peers, from ourselves, and from our experiences. The greatest thing we have all had the chance to learn about over the past 4 years has been ourselves. Our emotional and social development that has been nurtured throughout our time at Bay leads to where we are sitting today. When reflecting on our class's experiences, a quote by John Lennon comes to mind. "Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans." Our plans, at many times for this class, were disrupted. We set our intentions for our futures just for them to be turned upside down. The work we had to do emotionally, academically, and socially gave us the strength to take on any challenges that life throws at us. Even if our design of our lives has been a bit less intentional than we may have hoped, the habits we have formed, the people we have surrounded ourselves with, and the choices we have made are all factors that contribute to the future we now have for ourselves. Even with all of the factors that are out of our control, I trust that each and every one of us can work with what we can control to create a better future for ourselves and for the world. We may not all know where we'll be next year or what happens in our lives after we walk off the stage today, but I know that each and every one of us has the capability to make the future that we want for ourselves. And with that, thank you and congratulations to the Hudson's Bay High School class of 2023.
Please join me in congratulating these students and their academic accomplishments. Speakers, you may now head back to your seats and rejoin your classmates. Good work. And now we would like to give recognition to the honor roll. I would like the entire group of honor roll students to please stand and remain standing while I provide an explanation to our guests. Go ahead and stand up, y'all. There's a lot of you. In this class of 2023, there are 61 honor roll students. The scholarship honor roll is comprised of those students who have acquired a grade point equivalency of 3.3 or better during their 4 years in high school. These students are noted on your commencement programs and are wearing gold cords. You will also note that some of our honor students are wearing gold and blue cords that indicate they are members of the National Honor Society. These students are identified on the program as well. In further testimony of his or her accomplishment, each student's diploma will bear an honor sticker denoting his or her degree of scholastic achievement. We believe this is a commendable accomplishment, and we will welcome your recognition of them at this time. Go ahead and have a seat, seniors. I would now like to recognize our ASB and senior class officers. Would these students please stand? Our student officers are wearing a gold sash with the title of office that they held their senior year. Please join me in thanking them at this time for their dedicated service to the Hudson's Bay High School student body, staff, and community. Go ahead and have a seat.
Now for a very special part of our graduation program, the awarding of the Hudson's Bay High School Schools Citizenship Award. In the opinion of the faculty and administration, the Citizenship Award is the highest recognition which we bestow upon graduating seniors at Hudson's Bay High School. Previous winners are listed on your commencement program. The Citizenship Award is based on the following points: responsibility, character, willingness and dependability, having worked for the good of the group instead of oneself. This award was first created in 1956 and has been awarded each year thereafter to a Hudson's Bay senior from each graduating class. This year's winners are both outstanding individuals and very deserving of this recognition. They have consistently and willingly given their own time to help others. The following seniors were nominated by the Hudson's Bay staff for consideration of this award. As I call the nominees' names, would you please stand and be recognized as a group? Jalen Appellate, Josiah Cantrell, Denasia Craggett, Hector Gutierrez Silva, Isabel Herbster, Andrew Kleiner, Lena Lewick, Alexander McAdoo, Giselle Mendoza Nino, Molly Miller, Gavin Nelson, Kenny Odell, Elizabeth Perkins, Rylan Perlick, Emmanuel Centillion, Madeline Starr. All right, thank you. The names of the citizenship winners for the 2023 have been engraved on this plaque Mr. Roberts is holding. Seniors, as I read the names receiving this honor, would you please come forward to the stage to receive this award? The Hudson's Bay citizenship winners are Kenny Odell and Elizabeth Perkins. Dorian's not here for a picture. Oh, that's you.
One of our favorite parts of the graduation ceremony is the opportunity to share with you some highlights of what our students did during their years at Hudson's Bay, and also take a glimpse at our graduates' next step toward their future. Graduates, I will now ask you to stand and be recognized for different accomplishments, showing our friends and families your many achievements. Please stand if you will be attending a college, university, community college, or technical school in the state of Washington. You may be seated. Stand if you will be attending a college, university, community college, or technical school outside of the state of Washington. Please be seated. Stand if you attended classes at Clark College while attending Bay. Please be seated. Stand if you earned your Associate Arts degree from Clark College this spring. Please be seated. Please stand if you have plans for immediate employment. Please be seated. Please stand if you will be joining the armed service. Please be seated. Stand if you have volunteered to do community service while at Hudson's Bay. Please be seated. Stand if you were involved in leadership through ASB or flight crew during your years at Bay. Please be seated. Stand if you participated in ACES. Please be seated. All right, here we go. Stand if you participated in athletics. Hey, there we go, there we go. Please be seated. Stand if you participated in after-school clubs or the performing arts. Please be seated. Stand if you have placed in any state competition in athletics, arts, or activities while at Hudson's Bay High School. Stand if you have attended the Vancouver School District for 13 years. Wow. Yeah. Please be seated. Stand if you attended Bay all 4 years, and online counts too. Please be seated. Stand if you have a parent who graduated from Hudson's Bay High School. Please be seated. What an outstanding group. This was just a glimpse of the class of 2023. I'm sure we will hear many more of their accomplishments throughout the next 4 years.
Class of 2023, you made it. I am very proud of each of you and your accomplishments that have earned your spot here today. You are a very talented and caring group of students, athletes, musicians, and performers. You are flexible and expect flexibility from others. You have learned to ask questions and do your research before making any decisions. You have looked at many options following high school and are heading to college, the military, or the workplace, knowing exactly what you need to do in order to be successful. Class of 2023, I hope that you realize that you all have contributed greatly to our community at Hudson's Bay by demonstrating empathy, always stopping to help others and provide positive encouragement, critically thinking, setting goals and achieving them, and making positive choices for yourself in very difficult times. Perseverance, facing any and all challenges with your positive attitude. Ownership, following your dreams and receiving a variety of admissions for your work in many areas, including the arts, sports, and leadership, as well as academics. What I am most proud, and will probably remember most, with this class is your can-do, or maybe I say better, I'm gonna do, attitude, and your drive to overcome any challenge before you. A favorite poem came to mind that made me think of you, class of 2023. It Couldn't Be Done by Edgar Albert Guest. Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but you with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but you would be the one who wouldn't say so till you'd tried. So you buckled right in with a trace of a grin on your face. If you worried, you hid it. You started to sing as you tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and you did it. Somebody scoffed, oh, you'll never do that. At least no one ever has done it. But you took off your coat and you took off your hat, and the first thing we knew, you'd begun it. With a lift of your chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quit it. You started to sing as you tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and you did it. There are thousands to tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands to point out to you one by one the dangers that await to assail you. But just buckle in with a bit of a grin. Just take off your coat and go to it. Just start in to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and I know, class of 2023, you will do it. Class of 2023, I hope you never quit and accomplish all that you set to achieve. You are strong, and I know you will all continue to grow and overcome. I'm excited to hear about your accomplishments as you move to your next stage in life. It has been my pleasure and honor working with each of you and to serve as your principal. I wish you all the best. Congratulations, Eagles. Each year, the senior class votes for the faculty members that they would like to congratulate them after they receive their diplomas. The class factors for this year, as voted on by the class of 2023, are Tammy Perkins, Ben Brewer, Steve Belange, Jake Carlson. All right, give another round of applause for your famous four factors. Okay, the objective of the graduation ceremony is the celebration of achievement. It is intended to challenge and inspire students as they face their future. Thus, it is requested that the audience please be respectful during the reading of each graduate's name. The audience is further requested to remain seated until all diplomas have been awarded. Ladies and gentlemen, the highlight of this evening's program is the awarding of diplomas. I would like to present the 310 members of the 2023 graduating class of Hudson's Bay High School. These students are recommended by the faculty and administration to receive their diplomas this evening. At this time, I would like to introduce to you Vancouver Public Schools Superintendent Jeff Snell.
Hello, Hudson's Bay community. Graduates, I want you to know how proud our school district is of every one of you. Each of you has a unique story of making it to this day. All of your stories include meeting the graduation requirements of Hudson's Bay High School and the state of Washington, and much, much, much more. They are stories of persistence, stories of compassion and care. They are stories of seeing the world with optimism and hope. They are stories of great joy and sometimes challenging pain. Your stories inspire us and give us great hope for our future. We want you to continue to be learners and continue to be curious about what can be instead of what cannot. Thank you for sharing these first few chapters of your story with us. Our best to you as you write the rest of your story. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Vancouver Public Schools Board Member Kyle Sproul.
It's an honor to be here tonight and to celebrate you graduates along with your family and friends and supporters, as this is a true highlight of my service in the school board, so thank you for having me. I think so far in this ceremony, we've heard about all of the divergent paths that have led you here. You've all made your own path and you've made it. Hard work, dedication, persistence, especially in these last 4 years, so congratulations. I want you to remember the feelings you have today, the sense of accomplishment with all that you've achieved as you move forward. There might be bumps in your future, and carry this sense of pride and hope and accomplishment with you. I think the feelings that you have that brought you to this space, to this graduation ceremony, will remind you of all that you're capable of and will remind you that all that you've already accomplished. A quick quote, in the words of American writer and philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." Without further ado, on behalf of the Vancouver Public Schools Board of Directors, I attest and certify that the students presented to you have met the graduation requirements established by the state of Washington and Vancouver Public Schools. It is my honor to accept the graduating class of 2023 from Hudson's Bay High School and confer upon you a high school diploma. Congratulations.
Vancouver Public School District recognizes that the path to graduation and post-high school success is achieved through a range of learning opportunities for our students. This evening, we are here to recognize and award the diplomas to those individuals who have met the graduation diploma requirements. It is our duty as designees of Vancouver Public School District to recognize and award diplomas to this year's graduating class of 2023. We will now begin the best part, the awarding of diplomas. Mr. Spencer Williams will be reading our senior names.
Testing. Molly Ann Miller. Alina Victoria Kircheval. Penelope Louise Crichton. David Huang. Ashley Mayhew. Timothy Alexandrovich Mertvy. Lindsay Teresa Ortega. David Pearson. Frank Reed Stewart. Chantel Itzel Aguilar Guerrero. Blanca Alondra Aguilar Villa. Annika Aguilera. Jeffrey Thomas Aiken. Emmanuel Aklilu. Lillian Kimberly Aldredge. Lillian Annette Anderson. Samara Alonzo. Perla Antonio Zacharias. Jalen Michael Appelt. Gabriella Renee Arambula. Alexa Diana Araujo. Leobardo Francis Armas. Andrew Armstrong. Benjamin Frederick Armstrong. Isabel Marie Babuca. Caroline Elizabeth Bacon. Gurit Buffdin. Anthony Eric Beretta. Matea Marie Battle Harrison. Brianna Leilani Becker. Preston Curtis Bell Jr. Janelle Bennett. Tyler Bennett. Juan Bibian. Jean Lockhart Bowen. Michael Bruno. Jaden Joseph Bucher. Elijah Adams Bunn. Blanca Calderon. Layla Alon Calhoun. Kobe Camacho. Vicente Camacho. Kayla Brianna Cano. Josiah Lee Cantrell. Jillian Castaneda. Dean Jesus Castillo IV. Travis Charlton. Honesty Danelle Lynn Coleman. Sophia Yoltsin Colorado Lopez. Giovanni Contreras Jaimes. Danasia Nicole Craiget. Mackenzie Ann Crothers. Jesus Javier Cruz Guzman. Kimberly Michelle Cruz. Verna Viona Decano Cruz. Larissa Kustevich. Aaron Davis. Autumn Métis Dolan Wynn. Michelle Carolina Duarte Vega. Simone Janae Duffus. Cameron David Ellis. Jacqueline Elizabeth Erickson. Emily Samantha Escalante. Tristan River Esais. Elias Anthony Estrada. Sydney Michael Trent Exum. Deshaun J. Foy. Kevin Alexis Fajardo. Logan Stewart Farrell. Ryan Matthew Farver. Joel Phelan. Sage Daniel Ferranti. Junior Ficiosi. Isaac Terrell Finn. Chloe Savage Flores de Sousa. Liam Jane Foster. Isabella Franco Nunez. Jocelyn Aaron Freeman. Lilia Frias. Nolan Nicholas Fucciolo. Karen Arlette Gallegos. Anthony Bowen Garces Armstrong. Angel Gabriel Garces Martinez. Andres Garcia Nava. Lucia Betsabe Trujillo. Michael Gibson. Navia Jade Godwin Sawyer. Victoria Abigail Gomez Bedoya. Abram Luis Gonzalez. Luca John Gonzalez. Manuel Jesus Gonzalez Nolasco. Valentincia Green. Adana Shyla Gregg. Austin B. Grove. Hector Gutierrez Silva. Ezekiel Coleman Gutierrez McCann Jr. Alexander Halulos Yantz. Raylee Gutierrez Rodriguez. Bailey Marie Hansen. Leo Kenneth Harris. Liliana Elizabeth Harris. Katie Marie Harder. Belle Hascarl. Lily Jordan Hawkins. Isabella Grace Herbster. Jesus Herrera Rodriguez. Catherine Hoke. Chloe Holland. Zion Xavier Hope. Daquam Albert Jackson. Veda Jaggard. Daniel Michael Javinyar. Michaela Jennerjohn. Joseph Jung. Janifa Jones. Emma Jane Jones Livingood. Preston Albert Jorgensen. Kevin Edward Juarez. Ayana Jade Kalunki. Olivia Cheyenne Kellis. Alyssa Kalineskaya. Elijah James King. Andy Kleiner. Naomi Grace Clockers. Magdalene Rose Kovacs. Yen Maro Galarde Kubasawa. Dennis Kadelko. Sebastian Allen Ladisaw. Walker Ladisaw. Lauren Taylor Lamb. Randolph Jarek Lazo. Aaron Lachuga. Mary Jane Emma Legg. Malachi Lamar. Leslie Limangnan. Yesenia Celeste Yanes Gangora. Tatiana Lou Lostreeter. Araceli Lopez Becerra. Kevin Adrian Lopez Pablo. Nathan Losuego. Lena Lewick. Chase Story Lucala. Joseph Camilo Mabini. Emma Christine Mady. Uz Magallanes Gonzalez. Michaela Monique Maldonado. Serena Ali McMallan. Demiana Manglona. Cade Cooper Martin. Jonathan Brian Martinez Blancas. Ernesto Martinez Carvajal. Citlali Martinez Montes. Alejandro Martinez Leon Rodriguez. Aloyumoa Masangi Matamua Coleman. Ember Autumn Matthews. Alex McAdoo. Lee McCartney Ayers. Lily McCauley. Canyon Trenton Henry McDaniel. Levi L. McCrae. Celera Mignon Josephine Male. Nayli Melendrez Miranda. Troy Everett Lee Mendenhall Jr. Giselle Mendoza Nino. Nieli Maria Mendoza. Jaden Meyer. Clarissa Meza Farias. Alyssa Mialove Miramon. Madison Mache Mitchell. Megan Michelle Morse. Paola Lisbeth Moda Ocampo. Francis Luis Mucky. Frank Munoz Ayala. Connor Allen Nelson. Gavin Jonathan Nelson. Timothy Wynn. Nathan Levi Nieto. Haley Madison Otlin. Joy Nyamongo. Trevor Ellsworth Oaks. Kenneth Ryan Odell. Cole Christopher Ogden. Yara Ortiz Bugarin. Cameron Jamal Otzoy. Raylina Rita Partida. Braden Pennington. Jade Arahi Perez Diaz. Louise Perez Tinoco. Crystal Perez Rosas. Liza Perkins. Ryan Christopher Perlick. Greg Perry. Xavier Joshua Perry. Kimberly Alejandra Polvos Blancas. Nick Popov. Zion Powell. Elijah Lee Price. Alejandro Ramirez Villanueva. Alexandra Ramirez Hernandez. Ayala Marley Ramsey. Jordan Roush. Fernanda Michelle Remigio Valencia. Vanessa Reyes Flores. Marley Gail Ritterott. Rachel Joanne Rodriguez. Ariana Magdalena Rojas. Zoe Scarlett Ropier. Alejandro Ruiz. Campbell Nova Russell. Elizabeth May Russell. Perry Brooke Russell. Tai Seichao. Hector Manuel Sanchez Valencia. Maritza Fernanda Sanchez Abarca. Lillian Alexia Marie Sandberg. Jesus Alberto Silva Reyes. Vanessa Santana Rayo. Emmanuel Santillon. Alexander Santos Lopez. Johanny Santoyo Canseco. Ariana Isabella Schoonover. Chris R. Schwartz. Micah Lynn Scott. Cynthia Sebastian Carrasco. Jarius Jerry Sirius. Tamara Shuhinan. Selena Simone Rodriguez. Brooke Mortensen. Sophia Soto. Jacob Tyler Samokil. Jason Connor Samokil. Sierra Niara Steenberg. Azara Christine Stewart. Herbert Eugene Stout III. Tayana Swenson. Christopher Scott Terry. Braden Mitchell Thacker. Kevin Alexander Uribe. Edalberto Valle. Eric Eduardo Vargas Quezada. Mateo J. Verona. Isaac Jacob Vasiliuk. Jesus Velasquez Mendoza. Destiny Angelina Tiare Velasquez. Austin Allen Valek. Alan Villalobos Sanchez. Shoei Janine Vitug. Kane Waldhouse. Kayanne Westney. Katie Wheeler. Samuel White. Giovanni Alexander Williams. Miles Michael Williams. Ethan Riley Dwight Wormer. Katrina Efimova. Brandon George Zimmerman. Jackson Carlo Chavez. Alex Diaz Gonzalez. Catherine Teresa Marie Contreras. Tatum Carol Ann Good. Caden Bryce Gustafson. Madeline Andra Starr. 1 second. Hudson's Bay High School has had 2 foreign exchange students this school year who will be receiving certificates of attendance. I would like to ask each student to please come forward when I read the name and receive your certificate. Marie Pirel. And Max Montez.
Okay, graduates, we are just about there. Molly's making her way. Graduates, can you please stand? All right, graduates, it is time to make it official. Watching your president, Miss Molly, you're now going to move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2023.